And this is the rubber match. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch. Just about set to go. Showing the slab in today's game. Cutter Crawford. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
One strike.
And that one fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Slice down the right side. One out, bases empty. The Red Sox would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Outside low, and that's ball one.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base path.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Pirates. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're dialed into the show.
Yeah, as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So they're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. Golden opportunity right here. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now batting Tristan Casas. 4th right now in the American League home run leaderboard. Hard hit left side. Faletta throws the first in time. But it's 1-0 as the run scores. So digging in, Masataka Yoshida. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. 2nd inning set to go. This is Joey Bart. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Abreu hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Spencer Horwitz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitcher.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied, and we're level. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
At the plate, Nick Gonzalez, and that's in for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Cut on and lifted in the air. Abreu coming on. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Drew Gilbert. First offering, and it just misses. And there's a strike. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ball one there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Whips it to Casas. That ends the frame. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. Back now at Fenway. We head to the bottom of the second. And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Little chopper rolls foul. Now a screamer into the outfield. Puts it away for the out. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. High in the air, out to right. Palacios corrals it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
Still stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. On the ground to first, and foul ball.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy is very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
Toro launched a homer in his most recent game. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it one-hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, he's in there.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Inside. And the count 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. That misses. Ball 1. Palacios goes 6'1", hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Crawford ready to fire now. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. That one out to right. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips
Shortstop,
over.
Isaiah
And now
Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa struck out swinging his first time. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. And that misses. And 1-1. Now a check swing, but he held up.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Line drive, and that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I think he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Keller back to work. Right side, hard hit. Horowitz takes it himself, and a quick out, number 1. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Doubled his first time. Out towards left center. Sawinski on the move to the gap. He's got it, and that quickly 2 away.
Every day during batting practice,
Now
these
batting,
outfielders
third
get about
baseman,
10 minutes of
Christian
balls in the
Campbell.
gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Campbell now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is fouled back. Ripped on a line. Sawinski makes the catch, inning over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still tied. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Ryan Reynolds.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's going to be Joey Bart. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now Spencer Horwitz. That's in there. That's strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
First baseman Tristan Casas.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that is gone. His 37th homer of the year. It's 2-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
And now here is Masataka Yoshida. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a foul straight back. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Misses. Now 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 2 and 2. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Wong in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. That's through there for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And that's outside.
That's away.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite a
off for
pitcher's duel so
Pittsburgh,
far.
second
Here's how the
baseman,
starters have
Nick
performed
Gonzalez.
up to this point. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Into the monster seats and gone. And we are starting over. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed.
Now a chance for Drew Gilbert. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Campbell makes the grab for the second out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Palacios stands in now and watches strike one. In the air to left down the line. Anthony sizes this one up, brings it in, and that'll do it. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the second baseman, Abraham Toro.
Baseman, Abraham Toro.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Palacios makes the catch. One up, one down. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. And he hits a ground ball right side, dive, and he's got it. On the money, nice play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Yeah, that's fouled off. To the right side, Horowitz. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 5. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Crawford back to work. And that one a little bit high.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Makes the catch for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Sliced hard but foul. Go ahead run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Good job to fight that one off. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Joey Bart. 0 for 2 in this one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Connor Falefa at third. Reynolds over at first with one away.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one finds the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. That's hard hit on the line. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Gonzalez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Gonzalez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Grounds one to short. Rafaela. And that'll do it. 3-run shot for the Bucks in the inning. It's now 5-2. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Christian Campbell.
Third baseman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives on.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. His second of the year, and they close the gap. It's 5-3.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Ripped to short. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Now batting, designated hitter Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida now at the plate. And a base hit into right center field. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there and trying to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit. Out to short. Connor Falefa zips it to first. Third out. Boston getting closer thanks to the homer. It's now 5-3. Back after this on the show. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the seventh, and now the DH, Drew Gilbert. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to Casas. One up, one down.
Now batting center fielder Jack Sawinski.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
One strike.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Oh, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Palacios in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2. Oh, nice play to first. And he gets him. Nicely done.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That one ripped. And it's off the green monster. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Mitch Keller gives way, and he had to battle. Nothing came easy in this start, but he leaves with the lead. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for
Pirates
Pittsburgh,
with a new arm on the mound.
number
Dowry Moretta.
36.
Well, the best relievers
Dowry
love the
Moretta.
opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So up next, Abraham Toro, 1 for 2. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Doubled into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up. In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Fouled off. He was late. That one way inside. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now batting Jarren Duran. 1 for 3. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Swung on, belted, way back there. 1 runs in, off the base of the wall. In to score from first, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Such great concentration.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Dennis Santana.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
1 out, runner at second. Campbell digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside. Abreu leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read, and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Machinsky getting loose as well. And that one ripped to left, and foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him
Now
off.
batting,
You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. And here is Cedar Rafaela. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field and makes the grab. That is the inning. 4 runs in the inning. Back inside Fenway Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to Casas. First out in the top of the 8th. Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit.
that's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging.
That one is absolutely belted, and it one hops the wall. Brian Reynolds here. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Liam Hendricks.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Tying run at the plate. Got him. And 2 away now.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Bart in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That one drilled left field. And it bangs off the monster. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now batting first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. That one inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he
dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Back-to-back singles, really important at bat coming up now.
Number 31.
Now, Nick Gonzalez. And that's it for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's outside. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That's to third. Campbell tosses across to first. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Colin Holderman.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
He swings and fouls one off. Hit hard on the ground to short. Kiner-Falefa throws to first in time. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. And a foul ball. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit.